Hello, everyone, and welcome to another wonderful week through the Enchanted spreads. The Enchanted spreads are all about fairy tales and folklore that have deeper meanings and understandings that we can find clarity on and give us guidance in our life. Now, these are the grim versions, so they are a little bit darker, but if you pay attention, there's definitely a lesson to learn. Now, this week we have the Sleeping Beauty. I love the Sleeping Beauty. The Sleeping Beauty, it's all about the beautiful Princess Aurora. Now, this story is a bit conflicting because though her parents had the best of interest at heart for her, they didn't realize that they were also stunting her growth. Okay, so the princess's parents, the king and queen, were so very excited for the birth of her that they invited all of their friends and family and all of the castle folk to come and celebrate, all but one person, which was the king's sister, who arguably was a bit evil, right? And so he chose that these were not the festivities for her. So he left her behind. Well, they went ahead and they, celebrated. And well, the sister found out and she wasn't so happy that she wasn't invited. So she instilled a curse upon the princess that on her birthday, her 18th birthday, that she would be dead and she would not wake anymore. So the kingdom was devastated and so sad by the news of all of this, and they didn't know how to take it. But another one of the sisters showed up a little bit late and she was not able to reverse the curse, but she was able to lessen the damage of it. So instead of Princess Aurora dying on her 18th birthday, instead, what she did was she put her to sleep, and she would have her true love come and wake her with a kiss. So this definitely lessened the blow, but her parents and they wanted everyone to keep quiet about it and not tell about it so she could live a normal life because they just didn't know what to do. They wanted to celebrate her for who she was. Of course, they could not hide from the fact that the birthday was going to come. They couldn't protect her from it. And of course, so the day was soon to come, and the princess found out about this curse. Along the way, she had done so many good deeds. She was such a good person, and so it truly hurt everyone in the castle and the kingdom that this was going to still happen to her. Our 18th birthday came, and as promised, she did go to sleep. Uh, and there was another traveling prince who was coming into town, and he was smitten with the story and wanted to come, and he gave her a kiss, and it was true love, and it did wake her up. Now, this story is so complicated because a lot of this could have been avoided if the family had been more accepting of someone who they chose to cast aside. You never know how sometimes those dynamics can truly uh, divide the family or mess up things for someone else. Hidden family secrets and all of these traumas can sometimes affect some of us who have nothing to do with it. All right. And like many of us, it's has to come passed down from our parents and our parents' parents, their traumas that now we have to walk through and carry and heal ourselves. Now, being the people that we are, carrying the light that we have, we find a way to get through it, much like Princess Aurora did. But we have to be mindful that we know that there is always going to be this awakening period, this enlightenment phase that comes through where we learn these harsh lessons and we start to find out more about ourselves than we ever truly knew. This is a time to take a step back and to evaluate all that's happening around you and dissociate things that do not affect you and had nothing to do with you with the things that did. And find a way to find healing in those things. Uncover the secrets that may be keeping you down and weighing you down, and hold people accountable for what has happened in your life and express those things, much like the princess did. Now, of course, We do not live in lives of fairy tales, so we may not have someone who comes in and swoops in and save the day. Sometimes we have to be our own superhero, but don't let that discourage you. Understand that the wonderful part of fairy tales is there is always some light at the end of the tunnel, and though we cannot oftentimes see it, there is one there. So keep your head up. You got this. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this fairy tale. And of course, there's more to come. So check out our YouTube content, and I'll see you next week.
Now what's this